What's up, team? Welcome back to work and welcome back to day 17 of the STACKD program. We got an upper body workout on the books for today. Let's hop into the warm-up and I'll walk us through our first circuit here. We're gonna start off with 20 jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 jumping jacks. Those legs loosen up. Oh, my calves hurt. What's up, Steph? Matt? We got somebody else hopping in. 20 jacks, guys. Get loosened up. Just started the warm-up. What's up, Drew? From there, we're going into an inchworm with 3 push-ups each time for 3 reps. So starting at the bottom of your mat, reach down, touch the floor. You're gonna walk out to a plank. You can drop to your knees if you need to. 3 push-ups. Walk back in. Stand back up. 3 times through, guys. Get that upper body nice and loosened up. Then we're gonna drop down in the bottom of our squat. Elbows go inside of the knees, left hands go down on the ground. You're gonna rotate up, open up that chest, and then switch sides. 3 times each side. Keep those hips low. Hold it for about 2 seconds at the top. Feel that chest and shoulder open up. Then we're gonna go 10 internal, external overhead reaches. Get those rotator cuffs warmed up, shoulders loosened up. Then we're gonna drop down onto our hands, do 10 pikes. So you're setting up in the push-up position. Just gonna push those shoulders up, hips up nice and high. Really reach with the traps and come back down. 10 reps. Feel those shoulders pushing the floor away. Big stretch. Once you're done, you're gonna hop up. We're gonna go 10 big arm circles forward, 10 reverse, and 10 crosses. Get those palms facing outward. Hey Ava, what's up? And then we're gonna go 10 in reverse. And then we're gonna do 10 crosses. And let's jump into this first circuit, team. We got 45-second intervals with 20 seconds rest between each movement, 40 seconds rest between rounds, 3 rounds through. We're going with 3 movements. Our first move, if you have a bench, you can use it. If not, you can do these on the floor. We're gonna do an alternating dumbbell chest press. So you're gonna be on your back, either on the floor or on a bench. You're gonna press both dumbbells up, keeping that 45-degree angle at the shoulder and the hands. And you're gonna come down with one arm and then alternate press. So it's a little bit like a seesaw. As one arm comes down, the other goes up. If you're on the floor, your elbow's gonna tap the floor. If you're on a bench, you can get a little deeper into that chest press. So that's our first move. I'm gonna go with 50s on that. I'll show you a little demo of what it's gonna look like. On your back, feet planted on the ground, press both up. One comes down and you're gonna alternate, keeping that core nice and tight. Keep a nice tempo up and down on both of those. Right after that, we're gonna stay on our back, either on the floor or on the bench, and we're gonna do some dumbbell chest flies. So the difference here is that we have a slight bend in the elbow and we're coming wide. You don't wanna come below the body. So you're gonna come, don't let that hand go too far back. You put too much stress on the shoulder. Come down nice and wide, a little bend in the elbow, and then squeeze back up to the top. So I'm gonna go light here, like 15s to see how it feels on the first round. And then I'll up the weight if necessary. So my elbows are pointed out, bent. I might have to move further away from the window. Down, slow, squeeze back up to the center. And our final movement, we're gonna hop up. You're probably gonna wanna use the same weight here on the flies. And we're gonna do bent over reverse fly. So elbows wide, bent over at the chest, elbows slightly bent, squeezing those shoulder blades back in together. You wanna feel this in your back and rear delt. So standing up, it looks like this. It looks exactly like a chest fly. We're using the opposing muscles on our backside. Any questions about those 3 moves, guys? Are we good? Let's do it. Let me bump up this music a little bit. 10-second countdown, team. Get your weights ready. Chest presses coming up for 45 seconds of work. Pump down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Dumbbell chest presses. Alternating. So nice and slow down. Press. Keep that other arm locked out as the other one comes down. Keep driving. Two, 1, and rest. We're going dumbbell chest flies in 20 seconds. Set up, grab your lighter weight if you have it. 5, nice and slow down. 1, slight bend in the elbows, keep them wide, nice and slow. Squeeze. Focus on the chest muscle doing the work. Bringing those elbow pits together. Two, 1, rest. Hopping up, we're going dumbbell reverse fly. Take 10 seconds, team. Slight bend at the hips, about a 45-degree angle at the chest. Squeezing up and wide. 1, work. You can point your thumbs down a little bit at the top. You should feel a little bit more in the back of your shoulders, like that. "20 seconds, team. "10 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest, 40 seconds. 2 more rounds through. I'm gonna go 20s on my chest flies this round. I'm gonna keep the reverse flies the same, but I'm gonna try to bump up a little on the chest fly. That alternating chest press coming up. In 10 seconds, guys, start setting up. Alternating dumbbell chest press. On the floor or on a bench. 1, let's work. Press both up. Set your core. Down, drive back up. Keep that elbow at a 45-degree angle, hand at 45. Woo, come on. Two, one, rest. Chest flies coming up. Start setting up. Focus on squeezing your elbow pits back together at the top. Chest squeezing. One, and work. Slow down. Feel that stretch, and then squeeze.
Let's go.
Woo, come on. 2, 1, rest. Bent over reverse flies. I'm sticking with 15. You want to focus on your tempo on these. You don't want to go too heavy. You want to feel the squeeze in the back of your shoulders and upper back. 5, 2, 1, and work. Think about pointing those pinkies towards the floor as you go up.
What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide.
Come on, 10 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1, rest. One more round through. The music, Sergio? The music or the weight? Oh, 30 on the flies? That bum shoulder of mine keeps me away from going heavy flies. 20 seconds, guys. We're on our last chest presses. You got to be careful with too heavy of flies. Puts a little more strain on the shoulder, so make sure your quality is good. 10 seconds, guys. Alternating chest presses. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Come on.
Can you give a clue? You and your beat up guitar always seem to move me like a superstar. What's the story about you? What's the story behind that sad tattoo?
2, 1, rest. Woo! Chest flies coming up. As much as Sergio's trying to bait me into the 30s, I'm staying with 20. There you go, Graham, the shoulder presses, some extra work. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 20. Come on. Squeeze those elbow pits together at the top. 2, 1. Rest. Reverse flies coming up. Excuse me. 10 seconds, team, come on. Reverse flies, last one. Nice rest after this. We're going into circuit B. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Coming out to the side like a T. Slight bend in those elbows.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the
Whew, 15 seconds.
left again.
Control that tempo, up and down.
There's a jungle in my head going wilder.
5, 2, 1. Rest. 3 minutes, team.
I cannot let you go.
Circuit B, team. We got the exact same format this round. 45 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 movements. Movement number 1. 1 arm dumbbell rows. If you have a bench, you can do this on the bench. If you don't, you can set up on your own. You can just brace using your legs. So if you don't have a bench, left hand's gonna go, left foot's forward. Left hand is on your left knee, or you can drop your elbow. Right foot is back, and you're gonna pull back towards that hip. You don't wanna row up towards your shoulder. We're trying to drive up and back. You don't need to get your arm much above the body. If you're going like this, you're going too much. That's too much internal rotation at the shoulder, so try to keep your chest up nice and tall and drive back. Really focus on squeezing this muscle here under your armpit, keeping that elbow tight to your side and driving that shoulder blade over and towards the center of your chest. So it's a little bit of this kind of around the body move. If you have a bench, you can plant your left knee, left hand right underneath your shoulder, foot planted out wide, drive back towards the hip. Nice and slow down, get a big stretch, drive back up. We're gonna go 45 seconds each side. Third movement, we're going into a bent over Y raise. You wanna go pretty light here, maybe even a little lighter than you did for the reverse fly. This one, similar movement. Here, bent over at the chest, but instead of coming out like a T, we're gonna come up into a Y position. So if I stand up, it looks like this. My palms are still facing forward. If I stay bent over, coming up nice and slow, squeezing those shoulder blades back in together. From the side, looks like this. Y, control it down. I'm gonna use 12s on this. So you wanna go pretty light. It's a long lever on your arm, so you can't go heavy. And really focus on squeezing. Should be side delts and upper back. So you should feel it across your traps, upper back, shoulders. This circuit's attacking our back muscles, upper back, shoulders, all 3. 40 seconds rest between rounds. We got 30 seconds rest still, team. I'm gonna give you the full recovery. Today's strength work, we want that recovery. 25 seconds. Any questions before we jump into it? We good? We're going right arm first. Rows. Coming up in 15. Remember, elbow tight to your side. Think about driving that hand back towards your hip. Feel that back muscle do the work, not your bicep. It's time for that later. 3, 2, 1. I'm going 50s. Work. Drive back. Nice and slow down. Big stretch, and then drive back up. Think of your hand as a hook, and it's just attached to the dumbbell, and you're pushing back through the elbow, like you're elbowing someone behind you. Eight seconds. 5, 2, 1. 20 seconds, team. So when I'm talking about making your hand into a hook, Sometimes I don't even wrap my thumb because I don't want to get too much forearm. I'll just hook my hand around it like a suicide grip and try to pretend my hand is a hook and drive my elbow back. 3 seconds, guys. Other arm. 1. Work. Get that big stretch at the bottom. Feel your shoulder blade come spread apart, and then drive it back towards the center. Try to take the bicep out of it and just use the back muscles. Come on, 8 seconds, guys. 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds, we're going bent over wide. Take short breaks if you feel your form fading on this and you don't have a lighter weight. 1, work, bent over, wide. Keep your head neutral, looking down, so you don't crane your neck. Keep those palms facing towards the ground. And control that weight back down to your legs. Seven, 2, 1. Rest, team. Woo! How are we doing out there? Two more rounds through. These rows should be one of your strongest upper body movements, the rows and the presses. So if you have the opportunity to jump up and weight, feeling pretty good, go for it. Back muscles, one of the largest muscle groups in the body. 7 seconds, guys, going back to right arm rows. 2, 1, let's work. Pull back towards that hip. Uh-oh. Let's go. Come on. Big drop, 7 seconds, couple more good reps. 2, 1, rest. Come on, team. Left arm coming up. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's work. Team, come on. 2, 1, rest, Y raises. We're almost halfway through it, team. We got 2 more circuits after this. Y raises coming up. 2, 1, work. All the intention is on the shoulders and upper back. That's doing all the lifting.
We're riding high,
15. Come on. 2, 1. Rest. Woo! One more round through, team. "30 seconds. I'm going 60 on my rows. Let's up it. It's our last round through, guys. Let's get it. 10 seconds. 3, 1. Work. Right arm. Woo! That's heavy. Little rest if you need it. Eight seconds, team. Come on. Couple more good reps. 2, 1. Rest. Woo! Come on. This is where we earn it. Left arm coming up. 10 seconds. 5, 1. Let's work. Woo, 15 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Y raises. Last set. We got a nice rest coming up after this. 2 more circuits. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Y raises, team. You could also sit down and do them if your low back is starting to fade. As an alternative. That helps stabilize actually the hips. Lean over at the chest though, so you can still keep that upright torso. And let those dumbbells kind of come behind your legs and then out wide. 5, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! 3 minutes, team. You guys are killing it. Alright, I gotta turn down. I'll bump it back up. Alright, team. We're still at it. We got the exact same format again. 45 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 movements. We're wrecking the shoulders on this circuit. So first circuit, we mostly targeted the chest. Last circuit, we hit the back. Now we're hitting shoulders. So movement number 1, we're doing an alternating upright row. So upright row, dumbbells in the hands, keeping the dumbbells close to the body. Elbow always stays above the hand, so you never want to be like this. Always like this, like you're trying to lift a luggage up and put it on the shelf. The difference here is we're gonna go alternating. So you're gonna go pull, nice and slow back down, alternating each rep. I'm gonna go 20s on this to start. So my palms are always facing forward, dumbbells are staying close to me, pulling up high, right below the chin or right above the nipples, and alternating. You can start them going up and down at the same time. We're gonna do that for 45 seconds. Then from there, I'm gonna go 20s on that. You're probably gonna want a lighter weight. We're gonna do lateral raises. Hands at your side, no swinging, straight up, nice and slow down. You can come a tiny bit in front of your body. You don't wanna go too narrow. This is a little bit more comfortable path, just right in front of your body. Nice and slow back down. I'm gonna go 12s on this. Control and tempo is everything here. You can again get that suicide grip, so put that thumb over the outside of it. You'll really be able to activate your shoulders like that, nice and slow back down. So it looks like this, guys. My thumb is on the top. I'm not wrapping it, so it takes the biceps grip out of it. Think about all the movement coming through the side of the shoulder. Nice and slow back down. After that, we're going front raises. So we're gonna keep that neutral grip right at your side, and instead of coming to the side, we're coming to the front. And then nice and slow back down. Slight bend in the elbows, just to protect them, very little though. And you're gonna feel that in the front of the shoulders. So our first upright row hits a little bit more side delt and traps. This side lateral raises attacks all the side deltoids, and then front hits more of the front deltoid here. 30 seconds, team. Any questions? I'm going 20, 12, 12, and see how that goes. You can also use bands for this. If you have a light band, you can step on it, do flies, do forward raises, do upright rows with the band as well. Let's do it, team. Upright rows in 5, 3, 1. Alternating. Let's work. Really focus on that control, up and down. Slow on the way down. Let them pass each other. Seven, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! I was thinking about going 25s there, but I think 20 is enough. Lateral raises coming up. I'm going 12. 17, come on. 3, 2, 1. Slow. Slight bend in the knees. You can lean forward a tiny bit at the chest, just to take some pressure off of the back.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say.
We're searching for the burn here. These shoulders should be feeling it by now. 15 seconds. 8, 5, 3, 1. Rest for 20. Front raise is coming up. Set those dumbbells down. Let that grip recover a little bit. 10 seconds, team. Woo! 5, pick them up. 2, 1. Work. Slight bend on those arms. Seconds. Come a little wide. Don't come across your body, come a little out. There you go. Not too much, just a very slight bit outside of parallel. Woo! 10 seconds, team. 5, 2, 1. Rest. 40 seconds, team. We're in this final week of the program. These workouts are a little bit harder, a little bit longer. Hang in there with me, guys. This is the final push. That's how we get better, making it a little bit harder, a little bit more volume. Yesterday and today were a little longer. After this, we just got some bicep, tricep work to finish us off. Whew. 15 seconds, guys. Upright rows. Make sure you're always keeping that elbow above the hand. 7 seconds. 3, 1. Alternating. Slow down your tempo. If you're failing, give that other arm a little longer rest. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew. "12 seconds, team. Lateral raises. 5, 2, 1. Let's work. Keeping that suicide grip. You want to try it out? Feel those shoulders doing the work. Woo, 20 seconds, team. Two, 1, rest. One more, raise, and one more round through. Not one more. How we doing, team? Arms feeling a little shaky? Front raises coming up. You're coming a little outside of the body, tiny bit. 2, 1, let's work.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about.
Woo! Come on.
Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about
13.
him. I don't care about what has been. I only care
Come on,
about
team, hang in there. Take a couple seconds rest if you need it. Reset, breathe, right back into it. Keep the quality up. 1, and rest. "30 seconds, team. Last round through, drop the weight if you need to. Quality over quantity every time. I'm gonna try to stick with 20s. I may end up dropping to 15s to keep the quality up. No egos. 10 seconds. Let's go. 5, 2, 1. Let's work. Getting that biggie going.
You haven't seen the best of me, I know. You can try to fool yourself like you love somebody else, but you and him will never feel the way we do. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about. Ooh, 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 make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about
Come on, team.
what has been. I only care
For that
about
last round, that final push on this.
sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I
2, 1. Rest. Lateral raises. Like this to me. 10 seconds. Pick it up. 3, 1. Work. Slight bend in those knees.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us.
To the side. Woo! 12 seconds. Slow. 2, 1. Rest. One more. Front raises. And we're through the third circuit. One more to go. Shorter one. Only 25-second intervals in this last one coming up. Hang in there with me, guys. Front raises in 5, 2, 1. Let's work. Chest up nice and tall, shoulder blades back and down. Just moving at the shoulder. Twelve seconds. Woo! 10, 7, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! All right, guys, final circuit. We got 25-second intervals. Only 10 seconds of rest between each of these moves. We got 4 moves we're blowing through quick. So first movement is a bent over concentration curl. So you want to go lighter than you would on a regular curl for this. I'm going to go 15s. Your arms are staying straight. You can set your feet up wide, leaning over at the chest. Let those arms hang. Squeeze. Nice and slow back down till your arms are totally straight. So this is what it looks like. I'm kind of coming inside my thighs. My hands are a little bit turned towards each other. And as I come up, I'm rotating up and then coming back to straight arm. If you want a little bit of assistance, you can prop your butt up against the wall. That takes a little bit of weight off the low back. If your low back's fatigued, curling up. Nice and slow back down. You can prop your butt up against a wall or a ledge, whatever you got. That's movement number 1. Movement number 2, we're going dumbbell skull crushers. I'm gonna go 20s here. You can do this on your back, on a bench, or on the floor. Back. Elbows stay in the same position. Dumbbells come back to the side of your head and squeeze back up. Only moving at the elbow joint. So slow, let them touch the sides of your ears or right to the sides of your ears, and then squeeze back up. That's movement number 2. Movement number 3 is hammer curls. You can go a little heavier here. I'm gonna use the same weight as my skull crushers. Palms stay facing each other, nice and tall. Lock out the triceps at the bottom. Squeeze up. Hands stay facing each other the whole time. Nice and slow back down. Squeeze. Final movement is another tricep movement. You can do this standing or sitting. You're gonna grab the dumbbell like so, creating a little triangle over it. Like that. Hook it into your hands. You're gonna go sit nice and tall over your head, letting your elbows flare out, come down and squeeze up. I'm gonna go with 25 on this because my triceps are gonna be pretty fatigued at that point. Usually you'll probably be able to go a little heavier. I'll start with 25. Those are our 4 moves, guys. Any questions? Let's get into it. Get you guys on with your Tuesday. We're starting in 10 seconds, team. Concentration curls, starting us off 25 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Bent over at the chest. Squeeze. from the side, letting those arms get fully extended. And squeeze back up. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds, guys. Get set up for your skull crushers. I'm grabbing 20s. 3, 1. Let's work. Two, 1. Hopping up, we're going hammer curls. I'm staying same weight, 20s. 3, 2, 1. You can do them seated too. Hammers. Come on. 2, 1. Overhead dumbbell skull overhead extension. You can use a single dumbbell. You can use 2 dumbbells if you want to use light ones. 1. Let's work. Let those elbows flare out wide. Kind of create a little diamond around the dumbbell. Squeeze it at the top. Two, 1, rest. Woo! We got 2 more rounds through. 25 seconds, guys, and we're out of here. Concentration curls coming up. Make sure your elbow comes fully down and locks out at the bottom to get a full stretch in that bicep, and then squeeze. Five, 2, 1. Let's work. Eight, 2, 1. Rest. Skull crushers. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Two, 1. Hammer curls in 10. 5, 2, 1. Let's work. Squeeze those triceps at the bottom. I almost want like a tricep press down at the bottom, so you fully get those biceps extended. Full range of motion. Two, 1. Rest. Overhead dumbbell tricep extension. 2, 1. Let's work. Get a big stretch, try to get as low as you can. Woo! 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds, guys. Come on. One more round through. That's where we earn it. Concentration curls. Nice deep breaths. We got less than a minute and a half of work. 12 seconds. Start setting up. 7. Pick them up. 3, 2, 1, work. Woo! Come on, 5, 2, 1. Rest, skull crushers. In 4, 1, work. Two, 1, rest. Hammers. You can do them seated if you want to stay seated. In 3, 2, 1, nice and tall. Squeeze. Five, 3, 1. Overhead tricep extension, and we are out of here. Woo! Today was a grind. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Deep stretch as you can get. Let those elbows flare out. Five, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, team. Awesome work, Zim. Every day we're hustling. You guys killed it. Reminder, tomorrow is not an off day. We're back with a live workout. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you for joining in today. You guys kicked ass. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.